Thank you for joining me today. Why don't we start out with just tell me just a little bit about you, who you are.
I'm a person that I don't know, like I have a lot of feelings. I feel things, you know, deeply, I guess, and I just have a lot of um, anxious tendencies and like a lot of energy, and I'm just, I have a lot of emotions that have problems controlling sometimes. So I
Sure.
guess that would probably be the best way to describe me.
Yeah. In a nutshell, here we are. Perfect. Okay. So you signed up for a drawing that I had for a free 6-week coaching, and that's how we met. Your name got drawn. So what made you submit your name?
Um, I was at a really tough place in my life, and I just figured, might as well try and see if there's a possibility, And I had seen not all of your TikToks, but like your TikToks and stuff, and I was like, hey, she seems like she knows what she's doing, and maybe she could help me if it's a possibility. So I was like, it doesn't hurt to try.
Absolutely.
Usually
Um, yeah. So on our first, we did a call before we actually started the 6-week coaching, just so we could meet and make sure that we were a good fit for each other, because I didn't want either of us to, feel like it wasn't going to work, waste both of our time. So how did you feel on that first call with me?
excited. I was really nervous at first, right? Of course, but then as when we got to talking and you basically like explained to me that like this isn't anything abnormal, like it's nothing that, like you said, personally you had gone through the things that I was going through, and you just made me feel like at ease, and like it was possible. It like help was possible, and it just made me feel like, what's a good word for it? Like the opposite of hopeless, like hopeful. There we go. Hopeful, and just like not alone.
Yeah.
So it was definitely exciting for me.
Yeah. So you kind of described yourself in a nutshell at the beginning, but if you could describe like where you were in a state of mind, like what was your life like before we started coaching?
It was hard for me to find a point in doing anything. Literally like getting out of bed, or like the most basic of tasks, I just found everything pointless. That was basically where I was at, just like the lowest, like the lowest of lows. Honestly, it sounds kind of cliche to say it like that, but yeah, that's where I was. I was really down there.
Yeah. As we started, did you know that you were down there, or did it sort of, yeah. I honestly think it came through the conversations that we had, like how serious it was for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I certainly appreciate you opening up and sharing these things with me so I can help, because that's the only way that we can work together, is this open honesty. And you were so great with just diving in and like, okay, what is it? What's going on? And just like being open to the suggestions that weren't necessarily what you thought they were going to be. Was there anything that you found surprising working with me?
You really pointed out how much harder I was making everything on myself. Like, I didn't realize how I could just like feel things and not feel bad about feeling things. I think that was the biggest thing that I didn't realize that I was doing.
Yeah.
And I still do. Like, I still realize it like every day. Like, if I'm having a bad day now, I'm like, I'm not, why am I feeling bad? Like, you have nothing to feel bad about. Like, cheer up. Like, it's fine. Now I'm just like, no, you feel bad. it's fine. Not every day is going to be a good day. Just feel bad. And I'm like, okay. And then the next day I'm like, okay, I felt bad. And either it's still there or it's not. And
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah. So what would you say has changed most through this experience?
Probably my outlook on just like my life in general. Because it used to be just like, I guess I was, again, comes down to like me being really hard on myself, and I'm just more just like take it as it is, and you know, like I'm not putting the pressure on myself anymore that I was. And I can pick up on it now when I start doing that, and I can just like be like, it's okay, it's fine. Or like I think about it a lot when I get really anxious, and I'm like, okay, what am I afraid of? And most of the time I'm afraid of feelings.
Oh, what? No.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and feel the feelings, and then it's fine. I don't try to necessarily like avoid feeling certain things anymore.
Yeah.
I'll, like try to like push it down and like act like it's not there, or like feel bad about it. I just do it. It's crazy. Crazy.
It's simple. It's so simple. It's great. No. I love the conversations that we've had, and just how like even the sarcasm that comes in, it sometimes can be used as a crutch to like hide from things. But I feel like for you, at least the dynamic that you and I have had, it's been like this, oh, well, obviously this is what's going on, sort of sarcasm. And it's been really fun and really funny having conversations with you. And it's been an honor for me to be a part of your journey. Who do you think would be a good fit for working with me?
I don't know. I mean, like, I can't really think of anyone that wouldn't be a good fit, to be honest, because you're just like, so like, I don't know. I just feel like you could really just, I don't know, like help anyone. Like it sounds like a cliche thing to say, but like you just, it's such a broad, like, I don't know, because it's like anything. I had like even little problems, or I just felt like you got it.
Yeah.
And that's like something that like not everybody has.
Thank you.
Like you just like you're understanding, and like you just like you get it.
Yeah.
So like I can't think of anybody that you wouldn't be able to at least help, like, or make them feel like they're not alone, or like understood, because like that's what helped me.
Yeah. What advice would you have for someone who's considering?
Just do it. Don't overthink it. Don't like keep putting it off. Don't, just do it.
Yeah.
And if it's not it, it's not it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's exactly why I have a free call up front, because not everyone is for me. We're not going to resonate the same way with everybody, and that's completely fine. But that's why, yeah, like the whole first conversation, even when I was giving you this for free from a drawing, like I was like, no, like we want to make sure that we're a good fit for each other. And I could tell right away, but I still wanted to make sure that you thought so too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely. I have no regrets at all.
Awesome. Worth it.
Worth it. 100%.